Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to make a few announcements while I'm doing your pulling out your cards over here. Just want to let you guys know I've been doing the channel basically since June. I barely did anything in August because I was traveling. But with that said, I just want you guys to know that I'm so grateful for your help, for your likes, your shares, and subscriptions. And for that reason, I'm giving away two decks of my own. One of them is this one right here. It's my After Tarot deck, which I'm going to be using to clarify your reading today as a thank you. And the only way you could win one of my decks is in the comments below. Please write interested, like the video, and subscribe. You have to be a subscriber for me to give away this one of the decks. Just letting you know. Let me have one more for advice, please. Thank you. I'm like speaking to you and speaking to your deck, and I'm speaking to your spirit guides all at once. But in any event, let's get one more for their outcome for the first week of October. Universe, angel, spirit guides. Guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Also, P.S. I believe this past Wednesday, the 28th, I think it was. I'm not sure on the number date, but it was this past Wednesday. 6 planets, yes, I repeat, 6 planets went into retrograde. What does that mean? Aside from Mercury. Mercury, you feel. The other planets, you don't feel so much. But when they're all combined, it's incredibly intense. It's to the point that you can't help yourself but to reminisce over your past person, your past mistakes, your past faults, your issues, all the things that you worked on yourself, Pisces, they're all coming out to play. So you are emotionally on edge. It's not your fault. It's all these planets going retrograde, and most of them will go direct, especially when Mercury goes back direct by the 3rd week of October. You're going to start feeling like yourself again because you have done a lot of work on yourself, Pisces. You have emotionally evolved. You have physically evolved. You have intellectually evolved. You're a very, very different person. And I feel like here's the last knot in your string. You're about to untie it. You're going to unravel the last knot. And once these planets go direct, you're going to see a whole new you, Pisces. I promise you, by the end of this year, going into 2022, it's a different life for Pisces. Like I said, intellectually, physically, mentally, everything. You're changing everything. And now you're coming out on the other end. But I want you to understand, when these planets went retrograde for you on Wednesday, it is forcing you. And it's not just you, it's the whole collective. It's everybody thinking about their past lover, their past colleagues, their friends, their fights, the issues. You're not going backwards. It's the planets. It's not you. And once they go direct, you're going to take those lessons with you and you're going to move on. I will give you one caveat. During this retrograde period, I want you guys to be careful, specifically in your planetary alignment, in where it falls, in what houses it falls for you guys. It's saying try to avoid fighting. Try to not get into those arguments. Try to hold back as much as you can. Do not forget the lessons that you have learned. Apply them to your situation, Pisces, and you guys are going to be fine. You're going to be more than fine. So let's go into your reading right now, because that was a long ass intro. Sorry. But at the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Ghosts. This is a messenger of emotions. It's not a big emotional message. It's just something like a text message like, hey, what's up? Hey, how are you? Hey, stranger, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hey, are you busy? Hey, what are you doing? It's like one of those. It's like a hey. Ace of Bats. This is the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks about, could be a contract. It could be talking about being on the same page with somebody. It could be talking about honesty, truth, clarity. It could also be talking about a settlement. I don't know if that's a divorce or you're buying something or selling something, but it's contractual. Nine of Ghosts, wish fulfillment. Oh my God, Ace of Imps. Guys, what? Why are all the aces at the bottom of the... I'm telling you, you guys, what is happening here? All right, let me start from here. You recently suffered some kind of loss, Pisces, right? Here we are. Here's the ending to a situation. I don't know what that ending was, but when you had that ending, it looks like there was a false start, because all the aces are back here. The only problem is the Ace of Pentacles, the most tangible one, the 3D one, is behind the Fool and the World. What does that mean? You had a full start to something, or you had the opportunity of something brand new. Tangible is like a new job, a new offer, a new relationship, take it to the bank, cash it type of thing. But after you had that new beginning, the opportunity of that new beginning, you felt like a little kid again, and you took a leap of faith in that direction. You felt like that was a new chapter in your life, Pisces. And then all of a sudden there was an ending, okay? Because here it is, the world. The world talks about a new chapter. Here's that ace I was talking about. Then you felt like that little kid again, and you're like, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith into that direction. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is the new chapter in my life. Boom, retrograde planets. Just, that's an insert. Shelf that for a second. Going back to you. You started feeling burdened. You felt like the wounded warrior. This is this is for two camps of Pisces I'm talking to right now. So listen and listen good, because I love you guys and I want you to extract the advice as much as possible here. Nine of Wands talks about you working your ass off, like really hard for something that you're passionate about. I'm talking about work. And you're really, really working hard in your craft. I know that's usually the Eight of Pentacles, but in this case, Wands is also physical. And you're working really hard. I don't know if you're working really hard on yourself, like physically, your body, or physically at work, but you're working really hard. Now, those of you in the other camp where this is about emotions, guys, right now you're like full-blown guarded. You have put up the gates over your heart chakra, big time. Why? Because some of you are facing an ending and going towards that ending, and you're looking at that ending, all of a sudden the gates went up. So why? Because you knew that with this ending was going to bring you some kind of profound pain. And it is. So some of you recently suffered some kind of loss. So there was a failure to launch. There was something very exciting, something very passionate that you were about. You had an opportunity. It fell apart. There was a failure to launch. Then there was an ending. And when you had the ending, this profound pain came in. Then after, while you're dealing with this pain, comes in this lover. Lovers, guys, I want you to apply it to the two camps I just gave you. The camp of working Pisces and the camp of the ones who are here for a reading regarding their relationship and a lover. So this lover right here is a new lover. So it's a new partner for business and work, or it's a new lover in regards to a relationship. Most of you, it's relationship. Because you have right after this new lover, after you recently suffered this like loss, if this hasn't happened to you yet, it's coming in October. You get the Ace of Cups, an emotional offer. I'm really into you. This is not the page. This is something else. This is like, I really like you a lot. I want you to be my partner in business. I want you to be my partner in my love life. After you get that, you get the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is passionate new beginning. These two go hand in hand. Sometimes I don't like this by itself, but with this two together, it's all there. You're passionate lovers that emotionally feel the same way about each other. This brings you personal wish fulfillment. This is the beginning of a fresh new start, to be on the same page with this person. And then the offer comes in. That's the messenger. Hey, here's the contract. Hey, I want you to go out with me. Hey, I love you. Hey, I'm interested. Hi, hey, the messages start coming in. That's a lot to unpack at the bottom of the deck. You got an intense October coming in. And like I was channeling before I even dropped these cards on, I haven't even seen your spread yet. I already know something big is happening for you guys November, December, January, February. Huge. You're about to turn a corner. It doesn't feel that way right now, Pisces, but I want you to like hang on, because once you come off and you go down the hill of this roller coaster, you're going to start gliding into your new life. It's going to be friggin' amazing. Now, let's get back to you on your situation. Your situation the first week of October is you're facing this partnership that's either you broke up with somebody or it's not working out with a business partner. So we're going to see, and we're going to clarify, and we're going to see what this is. But what's interesting is behind the deck. That's telling me what the backstory is. So what's coming towards you? I don't know, learning something, figuring something out. Someone is stalking you. Someone's been checking out your social media, just looking. This could be you too, Pisces. You're just looking. You need more information. You're not sure. But I think this is somebody else peeping and looking at you, because I think you're emotionally right now somewhere else. You're guarded, like we said with that Nine of Wands before. And right now, you're not in the place to be even thinking. You're only seeing what's right in front of you and feeling what you have going on for you right now. That's it. So for you, you're a little bit blind as to who's staring or peeping or stalking you. What you don't see coming, the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Very interesting combination. One very positive and one very negative. So you're going to be receiving an offer very soon that you don't see coming, Pisces, in regards to your family. For me, and this is like a saying in my culture, and it makes sense in my culture. It doesn't really in English. It doesn't translate in English, but I hope it does when I say this to you. Money falls on your home. So a lot of you I'm hearing, they'll get it. You will get it. Money is going to be full on your home. Others of you, there is some money issues in your family and you feel stuck. You don't know what to do. There's a problem regarding money issues, but it's a fortune that's befalling you, but you don't know how or what. Maybe you don't know how to distribute it. Maybe you don't know what to do with it. That's regarding finances. Those of you where this is relationship related, there's somebody here who's interested in marrying you or living with you, or you're in a marriage and you feel stuck. It could play either way for me, because this is the card of marriage and this is the card of feeling stuck. You're not stuck, Pisces. It's in your head. You just haven't found out the solution yet. So we're going to clarify and we're going to see what this actually is. The other message that I was talking about, money falling on your home and feeling stuck, it's for very few of you. It's not for everybody. The bulk of you in your collective, in your cohort is basically feeling stuck regarding a marriage, a situation, a relationship, a huge foundation that you have with somebody. In your advice, waiting for your ships to come in and walking away from something. This is telling me sometimes you just need to walk to another harbor. Okay, because this is your ships coming in and you're waiting for those to come in. This is a card of waiting, and this is a card of walking away. So some of you are no longer waiting and walking away. The other, for me, advice is, because this is in your advice position, it's saying it is time to find a different harbor. Your ships aren't coming into this one that you're waiting for. They're somewhere else. And sometimes, because this is the pre-hermit card in the major arcana, he goes up in the mountain to seek advice, internal wisdom, to be enlightened. So in the lower arcana, it's like when you're confused emotionally and you don't know what to do in a situation, you just walk away so you can find your own personal enlightenment, your own clarity. And right now, you guys might be having these feelings, which is why they could be very intense, especially during the retrograde period season. In your outcome, you have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So firstly, some of you could be dealing with a air sign female. She could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a family member, and this could be somebody you work with, anybody. And if this is for the people where I told you two camps in the beginning, those of you that it's financial or it's business related, she's somebody that comes in and gives you an offer. Others of you, this could be somebody in your family too, regarding this being stuck, family issue, I don't know, money thing, also could be a thing. You guys will know. For those of you where this is love related, this is the energy that you're going to take on. You're going to be like the Queen of Swords. What does that mean? For some reason, and especially because it's the Mercury retrograde, you feel a little frazzled right now. You feel a little tense. You feel like a live wire. You feel like you're going to explode. So when this messenger comes in with a message of an emotion where they say, hey, let's go out on a date, or this could be an apology. Hey, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Or this is something that's emotional and you will know how it applies to your situation. But this is you. You're like slicing and dicing. You're cutting things out. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I really don't care. Or when it comes in, you're being methodical, rational, logical. You're thinking mind over matter. You're not applying your heart chakra here. You're like, nope, business as usual, slice and dice. You're like, you're just thinking rather than feeling. And the message is of feeling. So it's a very interesting dynamic that you have playing out in your outcome for the first week of October. So now we're going to clarify, and you're going to see this deck. Wow, I can see this is going to be a long reading. Not everybody's reading is long. Sometimes it's just, you know, short and sweet, but that's because the messages are so direct. It's just, you know, it's not complicated. For you, Pisces, it's complicated, and there's two camps here. So, you know, let's see how this plays out for you guys. Universe, angel, spirit guides. Thank you. What else is this Two of Ghosts? So some of you, this is somebody that you were recently dealing with, that you were living with, that you were married with, that you had a relationship with, and they're coming back. Hello, retrogrades. And they're offering you a passionate new beginning. Some of you recently had a lover, and then you had a falling out, and now they're back. Some of you are, okay, so what I was saying earlier, here's the partnership. This is in reverse, so this is a breakup. Can't read it any other way. I don't care what kind of partner you are, business, lovers, you know. Now, clarifying that you had a passionate new beginning, so the instant message I got is you got another offer from somewhere else. This could be a creative new project, and you move in that direction, or that is the right direction. For those of you that this is business related. Others of you where this is love related, you got a love offer or a passionate new beginning somewhere else. New lover for some of you. Or some of you, this is a reconciliation. But for those of you where you got a passionate new offer from someone else, that's moving into the right direction. Or, like I said, if this is the reconciliation camp, this is you guys starting over with a passionate new beginning, and this is helping you guys move into the right direction. This is the deck I'm giving away that I was talking about, what happens after you make a decision. If you look at these pictures, they're not like the other ones. The Six of Swords is usually a boat in choppy waters on one side and calm waters on the other, depicting that you're going to smoother waters. In this deck, in the After Tarot, you've arrived. You're on land. You're getting off, and you're getting off with this person. So it's a couple getting off this boat, and you're about to embark on a passionate new beginning. This is very interesting. I'm already committed to your situation, Pisces. The bottom of the deck, you're both happy. You're both excited. This is duality. This isn't just you on your own. You both feel the same way about each other. That's great. Look at this. Yeah, after they recently gave you this, and this is the same. At the bottom of the deck of my Halloween deck, this is the same thing. This is the Page of Cups, giving you that emotional offer while you were single. So yeah, this came in while you were either broken up or while you're sitting here being single to mingle. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. So you have the Page of Bats coming towards you guys, which is the Page of Swords. What is this? Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords for my Pisces, please. For once, I'm going to release your video earlier than everybody else. Let me have the Page of Bats, please. Thank you. I want to know what this card is sticking out like this. Oh, yeah. This was somebody who took off from you and left you out in the cold for some of you, those that are dealing with a reconciliation. It didn't come out, but it's just giving me a side message. But this is definitely talking about an institution for the bulk of you. So this is a community card. What is community? This could be your teacher at your university. This could be your boss at your employment center. This could be your relationship that you have with your colleagues or your coworkers. So if you're the boss, this is the community within your job foundation. This is flat out marriage. This is the relationship card. This is the marriage card. The community card. Look at this under this. The King of Swords. Wow. And under that is the King of Cups. You're right now, you guys, and look at this, the peanuts that you were getting in the past. Some of you are dealing with two people, a water sign like yourself or an air sign. Guys, and if it's not, I'm almost feeling like you are. Basically, you are. You have a past person and a present person. For those of you who are getting a divorce, this is the lawyer. And this is the person you're divorcing from. And you're getting your fair share. Very small portion of you guys. Now, what actually clarified your Page of Bats? How interesting. I do not think this story is going to resonate with everybody. This is very, very specific. Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Holy crap, guys. This is a solid, legit offer to a relationship. So where there you were broken up in your situation, coming towards you, you're either back on, or this is somebody new that you've been recently dating after you've been through a divorce. They give you a solid offer. And this is I want you to understand that the Ace of Pentacles typically is the opportunity for something new, which I read to you at the beginning of the deck. There was a failure to launch, correct? Okay, there was an ending and it was over. And it's like they came back. After the ace for me is the page, because you put one foot on that road. So it's like you both have accepted the opportunity now. So you're past the opportunity and you're moving forward on a journey together. This is it for me. Others of you, this is like a student trying to learn something. That's why you have this at the bottom of the deck when I showed you the Hierophant. Others of you, you could be teaching something. I don't know, that's very specific. But those of you in a relationship situation, this person has been stalking you, seeking you out, waiting to see if you were single, when you were single. And they're like, is my Pisces single now? They're like, okay, now I can make my offer to be with them. And you both feel the same way. That's why I saw the Ten of Cups. This is duality. Again, this is the two of you, Two of Cups, where you both feel like you're soulmates. Again, I can't discern, guys, if this is your past person or if this is somebody new, but this is happening. You're coupling up is what I do know. What you don't see coming is this. The feeling stuck. I don't know, maybe some of you are stepping out of your marriage and this is the transition where you're separated and now you met somebody new and you're moving forward with the lover. There's so many of you Pisces out there. Please apply it. But you know, for me, this is the Marriage card and this is being stuck. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Those of you before, I told you this could be something about money and in your family, in your home. And for a lot of you, I feel like this is an offer actually, guys. And when you get this offer, you don't know what to do with it because it's not what you wanted. It's coming in, I don't know, something to do with that. Like it's some offer coming into your family and you don't know what to do with it because it's not what you expected. It's like as if like you have a job and that job is telling you this isn't the position you asked for, but we're giving you this position and it's double the money and you have to think about it and you don't know what to do because it is so much money. It's something like that. All right, so for those of you let's go back to the whole love thing because that seems to be the main thread here. What's this Eight of Bats and Ten of Pumpkins? Feeling stuck in a marriage for some of you, or trying to get out of a marriage, or let's see. Let me see the card that fell on the floor. Yeah, 100%. Look at this. You have the Tower, the Nine of Wands, and this is for those of you that were the Wounded Warrior, where you're exhausted, where I told you your heart was guarded. You're just exhausted by your situation is really what you're exhausted. This is what's burdening you because it's like you're not on an even keel situation. You're getting out of something and you're going into something new and there's no flow right now. And there's a lot of like I said, plus the planet's going retrograde. You're emotionally like, oh, what do I do? It'll smooth out, Pisces, I promise you. Anyway, so you have the Tower, like I said, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So let's go ahead and start explaining these. These guys are clarifying these cards. The Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, where you're feeling stuck regarding a marriage situation. Like I said, this is a divorce for some of you because this is contractual sometimes, the Ace of Swords, and that's what I was vibing. I'm really reading for a bunch of Pisces right now. I have multiple camps in my head. This normally doesn't happen to me, but it is in this reading, and that's why this reading is so long. You're exhausted by the situation. You're the Wounded Warrior over here, but you're almost through it. You're almost done. Here it is. Here's the collapse. Here's the foundation breaking apart. Here is you getting out of this marriage. Here's you getting that divorce because you just couldn't take it anymore. You just look at it. You're exhausted. You're tired. You're like done. You're over it. So some of you are really, this is specifically reading for the Pisces that's getting out of a marriage. Some of you, it could be a work marriage too. Maybe you had a partnership in business and you're like out because this person wasn't pulling their weight and they were burdening you and exhausting you. And this is why you're stuck. You're cutting somebody out. It could be also cutting somebody out of the family financially, because that's what that feels like. Because at the bottom of the deck, you have love coming in from somewhere else, or your emotions are. Now look at you, having the strength to be single, strength, independent, moving on to like messaging somebody else that you're interested in. Some of you, yeah, this is a reconciliation. Having the strength to move past the reconciliation to being single and moving towards something else, a fresh new love. I mean, I'm really, really capturing the Pisces right now. All right, so let's see of course, your advice. The Eight of Ghosts and the Three of Imps. Yeah, walking away from that one harbor and going to another. So guys, this could be a career change for some of you, a job change, or this is really a person change, a marriage change. Leaving a marriage and going to somebody else, another lover. I'm telling you, the more cards I drop, the more I see here. This is definitely saying changing harbors. You know, you're waiting on something here and walking away, but in your advice, it's saying it's time to change those harbors. Okay. Wow, yeah. And when you do that, you're going to stop with the anxiety, you're going to stop with the stress, you're going to stop with the sleepless nights. Look at this. Yeah, you're constantly getting this Page of Swords. Why? Because the Page of Swords is talking about getting more information, getting more clarity. Look at this. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. Clarifying, walking away from something you were waiting on. Maybe some of you were waiting on something and you walked away, but this is in your advice. So it's saying, yeah, you need to walk away from whatever the hell it is you were waiting for. Or it's time to change harbors, like I said. I mean, that's very specific. Who says those kind of things, change harbors? You would think of harbor. Anyway, when this happens, you stop stressing, you stop having anxiety, and you move on. And you're like, let me see what else is out there, like a little kid again. Little kids don't worry. Well, they go to the park. You think they're worried about their bills, their taxes, lovers, boyfriends, girlfriends? No, they want to swing. That's the page. Think about it, guys, right? In the cycle of tarot, we go from aces to 10. The 10 is filling out a whole entire cycle. And then you end that cycle and you begin a new chapter, like I was saying earlier. So when you put this one with the other 9 over here, you have your 10. You're at the end of this cycle. It's just one last push, Pisces. And you're over the hump, guys. You're almost there. The bottom of the deck, yeah. This is collaborating. This is a team. Maybe this is talking about cutting somebody out at work or changing teams at work. Look at under that. Death, like I just said. Ending to a team. Working on your craft. You might have to end whatever it is you were working on and move on to a different team and collaborate with somebody else, somewhere else. Could not be more direct on this reading. Please leave me your comments. I'm so curious. Tell me, Pisces. Queen of Bats and Knight of Ghosts. So you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Ghosts. So there's a messenger. A knight is coming in. Look at the bottom of the deck is death again. Transformation, change. Look at this. The Hangman. Yeah, feeling stuck. Okay. So when this offer comes in, I don't care if this is work or love, you're going to know because you're going to apply it to your situation because it could be your career, it could be your job, or it could be your relationship. When you get this emotional message from a knight, it's not a page now, it's a knight. It's leveling up. So this is not like, hey, how are you? This is more like, here's the invitation, here's the apology, here's like, what are we doing? It makes you feel stuck. This is why you go into, Queen of Swords mode. You go here instead of here because you don't know what to do because you feel stuck by this offer, whatever this offer is. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with something with your family and finances and your money at home, plus this new coupleship that you're dealing with. So there's a lot going on, Pisces, like a freaking lot. I think this is going to be the longest reading out of the whole entire zodiac because it's so intense. Anyway, when this offer comes in, you feel very stuck by it, but you're trying to figure out how you could see it from a different perspective. Let me get some advice cards because this is going to end up being like a 40-minute reading. Because these are energies that are weekly. They're going to shift into the following week. Expect powerful change. Yeah, this whole thing felt intense for me. Like, I'm like, ooh. And at the bottom of the deck, the energy is gaining momentum. So, the Tower, sometimes when we're not making a decision, it is a decision. And the universe is like, well, if you're not going to do anything, I'm going to take it away for you. Boom, the collapse happens, the fight happens, or the shock happens. Something new comes in. Let's see what your romance angels have to say here. This I'm curious to see. Pisces. I heard knock on the deck. So I don't know who you're dealing with right now, but they're saying this could be the one, and I don't know if this is the new person or your new life. And pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, I feel like these are two different situations because the bottom of the deck has trust. This situation is calling for you to trust, and under that is love yourself first. Some of you, if you are doing a reconciliation, it says give your relationship a chance. I love reading the bottom of the deck. They always apply. But these are the two that specifically flew out. This could be the one, and pay attention to the red flags. I think you guys will know. And right now your mind is all over the place, but you need to calm yourself and try to get that inner guidance that you have, because you guys truly are wise. One of the wiser ones in, the zodiac. Okay, universe, angel, spirit guides. I'd like to say my wise ones are Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. Any other dude? This is my dude deck. Dude, what do you have for dude is whoever your inner guidance is, your spirit angels, your ancestors, God, your angels, Allah, whoever you pray to, believe in. For me, it's dude. Hi, dude. Okay, magnanimous me. Yeah, this is, I feel like, a lot of you Pisces. Sometimes you're just so humble and doing the things that you do, and you're just going on your merry way. They're saying take a beat for yourself. But the card that fell out. This one I don't actually know, so I want to read this for you guys. God and Owie? It's literally the only one I don't know in the whole deck. Hope you can hear Bob Marley singing in the distance, because despite what appears to be physical blip right now, every little thing is going to be all right. This is a time of sweet, sweet healing, a time of renewal. Take a step back, put your feet up, and soak in the restorative power of the universe. Yeah, I feel like this was for your whole entire reading, Pisces. Everything is going to be all right. I feel it. You don't feel it right now. Blame it on the retrograde. A few more weeks, you're out of this energy zone. You guys are going to fix all of your whole entire scenario, and you're going to move right into the right direction. I mean, look at this. This passionate new beginning is telling you that's the way to go. Creative new project, passionate new person, passionate new beginning. Whatever's happening to you guys, that's the direction. Guys, leave me your comments. Again, if you're interested in one of the decks, make sure you write the word interested, or just let me know that you want one of the decks. Like the video, be a subscriber, and I will announce it on Wednesday on my BRC, the broad read for the collective. Or, bonus reading for the collective, however you want to take it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Pisces.